Hello Leo and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. We're looking at December the 8th to the 14th, 2025. And as always, Leo, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. It is intuitive spiritual guidance. I say what comes to me as always. So let's see what we have for our lovely Leos. 2 cards to start your reading. We have in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. It's when we don't resist or fight against something or try to take control of something that we can't. This is about we just surrender. We go with the flow. Surrender. You are being taken somewhere with that energy. And we have desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. This is when things seemed parched. You might feel there's no growth in a situation or difficulty with that. We will see. What do we have for our lovely Leos? Let's pull an Archangel Michael message for you for the week ahead. What does Leo need to hear? Thank you. Week ahead, thank you. We have number 8, deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. So could be some advice for you this week, deeper insights, deeper learnings, more to understand. Let's see what we have for our lovely Leos. Leo's weekly tarot forecast. What does Spirit want Leo to know? Thank you for the week ahead. Overarching energy first, as we always do, Leo. Let's see what we have for you. What does Leo need to hear? Thank you. Week ahead. Fire energy. Always like seeing with the fire signs reading, we have the 2 of Wands. We have the Hierophant. Page of Cups. The 9 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Swords. We have another 10, the 10 of Wands. And we have the 8 of Cups. So Leo, the 2 of Wands is a fire crossroads. You are a fire sign. With the 2 of Wands, we can have 2 options, 2 paths, 2 people, 2 situations presented. It might well be that you have a choice between 2 paths here in the reading. Certainly for the week ahead. Now, the 2 of Wands can also be to do with, I've taken steps here and I'm waiting to see what happens next. So for some of you, it could well be a little bit of waiting period that you've done what you can, and that's when you do have to surrender. You do have to surrender and go with the flow because things are beyond your control. You're waiting to find out what happens next for you. And it can also represent empowered choices, decisions, so choice between 2 paths, like I said, staying or going. This has a powerful flavor of also stepping into the unknown and not letting fear hold you back, not letting the unknown or uncertainty hold you back from doing what you feel is right for you. So there could well be a flavor of that this week for you here, Leo, depending on your life circumstances, life area. But the fundamental energy is that you have taken steps in a particular direction. You are presented with a crossroads And now there is the scenario of how things unfold for you. Where do I go from here? By your action or by circumstances unfolding beyond your control. There is a kind of flavor here of sometimes we just have to surrender to how we feel. Sometimes we just have to let things play out. We've done all we can and we have to see how things unfold. The Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles can be very powerful focus for you in terms of long-term stability and security. The Hierophant is very powerful also in terms of things, a higher power at work. Sometimes we just have to have faith, lean on our faith in times of need. But it's a very positive sign, certainly in terms of money, long-term stability and security. It can represent here, Leo, that you're just having faith here, that maybe in terms of money can be to do with a sum of money or business, career, furthering yourself in terms of jobs, business. Ten of Pentacles is also very powerful in terms of retirement. So however that manifests for you, this is just having faith, moving forward in faith, and just trusting is what you're being told. But the Hierophant appearing in this reading is a very powerful sign for you. Now, we can also take that same energy towards what we see as a long-term committed relationship, marriage, or the avenue that we feel will give us that can also be a focus here. Just having faith. Higher power at work. In personal circumstances, the Hierophant, even other areas of life, the Hierophant can also be a mentor, a teacher, a holy person that we gain wisdom and guidance from. This is what I see for you here, Leo. I feel that the focus is where your long-term future lies, where greater financial success lies for you, or again, for those of you considering retirement, it can represent getting the right package, getting the right sum, and having faith on that basis in terms of a retirement package of some kind. So these are the focuses for you depending on which life area you are at. The energy of the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is one of my favourite cards because it's always a positive shift. It's always a transition that we're going through, but the worst is behind you and you are moving towards better times. So Six of Swords is very healing. We move from choppy waters, challenging times, difficult times. Now, sometimes that can represent experiences that we've had in a current workplace. But we're in an experience now where we're moving towards something better. You're not at the end yet of this, but you feel absolutely that you're moving in the right direction and the worst is behind you. Energetically, you feel that. It can be literally about being in motion, moving from A to B. So moving from one job to another, moving or relocating, it can be a flavour of that as well. Also can be a sign in terms of health areas. Some of you may well be making changes for some healing journey. Could be your own healing, your own health issues put first and foremost here, making choices for you in your life. And for others of you, it could well be, you might be making changes because of someone else, supporting someone else to do with a healing journey as well. So the Six of Swords, always moving towards something better. We move away from the karma shores and we're moving towards the karma waters, the choppy waters, and we're moving towards the karma shores. So you're in transition here in the week. Things are moving forward, and it's interesting. This is when we just have to, very much like this card here, the way you see, just surrender. Everything is smooth sailing. Things are going to move forward here. You are absolutely moving in the right direction. There is a shift, a transition, progress, whatever you call it, happening here. And you just feel that in your own energy. We feel a greater sense of calm, certainly mentally here. Certainly if it's been stressful, this is that sense of releasing from that and moving in the right direction for you. Now, the Page of Cups is a loving message. This is somebody who is supporting you. Somebody who is supporting you, encouraging you on your journey. So this is a really nice energy in terms of you can do it. Keep going. You've got this. I'm here with you every step of the way. That can be somebody who is absolutely supporting you. Page of Cups can also be linked with intuitive messages as well. And you feel that in your energy if that's the case. But Leo, look at this. I mean, this is something that you might have asked for here, like an answered prayer. But we have the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. You get there. This is, you absolutely get there to what you set out to do, what you managed to achieve. You absolutely get to the end result is what I want to say to you, because the 10 of Wands can represent an inordinate amount of effort and work, something that might have become too much, an experience that has become too much. I mean, that can be treatment, that can be travel to and from work, for example, but that can be an experience, how you're treated has become too much. I mean, it can be health issues, oh, I can't do this the way that I used to. Something's got to give, and I think it's time to let it go, So whatever that circumstances are, whatever life area you are at, this is that scenario here. If you get to release a weight or a burden, an experience here that likely has challenged you, weighed you down, because you get what you really want, the 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment. This is greater fulfillment, happiness, joy, love, contentment, heart's desire, abundance. So it's very positive in terms of money, very positive in terms of heart-centered energies as well, but really happy, very celebratory energy. It's just like, oh, I've got there, I can release the weight, the burden, and you're feeling really, really happy with yourself. Now, Leo, this can also be a scenario here, again, if there's a focus in terms of love and following your heart and what your heart is open to. Yes, the 10 of Wands can also represent, I'm letting go of something that's just not working for me, and I'm grabbing my chance of happiness. I'm moving towards greater happiness and fulfillment, and this can be to do with heart's desire energies as well. So very abundant energy in terms of money in particular, but also focusing on where your long-term future lies, long-term stability, security, putting down roots, building a life with someone. You understand what I'm saying? This just feels that sense of this is where I need to be. This is the path I need to be on, and I'm grabbing it because I'm moving away from something that's been difficult, challenging, and I'm making that move towards the calmer shores. And slowly but surely moving in the right direction in how you are taking action this week. The 8 of Cups, walking away from something that doesn't serve you as well. With the 8 of Cups, we can physically walk away from a place, a person, a situation, even property, even towards something that will bring greater happiness and fulfillment. But, this can also be an emotional energy of it's time. It's time to move on. It's time to let whatever happened, even in the past, just let that go if you've been carrying a burden from the past as well. This can be a true moment this week of really allowing yourself to heal, to explore maybe somebody who you are with that or connected to that you see as long-term committed relationship, marriage, and the potential of that, and just now moving forward in faith and just allowing yourself to abandon the past as well, past baggage, past experiences, things that maybe have held us back, things that have sometimes given us that sense of boundaries, that we need to get past, that we need to cross, is what I want to say to you as well. So it's whatever that 10 of Wands can be, because the 10 of Wands can also be baggage from the past as well, and truly allowing yourself to emotionally move on. This is a period of growth for you. This is a period of moving from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups. Growth, more, an increase, greater happiness, greater abundance, greater fulfillment, you understand, and allowing yourself to have that, being at that crossroads, however you're taking the steps this week, and allowing yourself to have that. Some of you might be waiting for that clarity to come in this week by the actions that you have taken, depending on what level you're at, what stage you're at in a process. For others of you, it can represent you've got two opportunities and you might be choosing the path that is right for you. Again, for others of you, it can represent choices in other areas, for example, romantic or life choices. I've kept myself stuck within a boundary that is not right for me anymore, and it's time to embrace growth, to see what's out there, or to expand my world now because I found this person and I see the future with this person and I'm going to take it. So again, can be very powerful in terms of abandoning the past as well for greater happiness and fulfillment. And you're learning a lot. You're learning a lot about yourself this week and maybe even your circumstances. But this feels here that this is a journey of growth. With that desert passage, sometimes we can, it might well be your current circumstances in business. You don't see growth there. For others, we can, like I said, hold ourselves back from holding on to the past and preventing growth and expansion in our present. So this just feels that sense here, whether you're choosing to walk away from something physically or energetically. This is a real powerful week of growth for you. And you're heading in the right direction. And Leo, I do want to say to you, the best is yet to come. Let's see what we have for you. Message for Leo. Thank you, angel spirits, guides. Let's pull you an affirmation for the week. Message for our lovely Leos. Thank you. I've got 3, but they come out for a reason. In place of challenges, I see opportunities. Nice. I am blessed with incredible family and friends. Like I said, there's somebody who is quite good in terms of supporting you. I am exactly where I need to be in this moment. Surrendering to the flow of life is the week ahead. All right, let's finish off with a spirit animal oracle message for you, Leo. Oh, lovely. We have buffalo, abundance. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. You will always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. Abundance can be energetic. It's what brings us fulfillment, happiness, joy. But it can also be money areas too. And like I said, the Ten of Pentacles is what we value, what we value for the long term. Very positive in terms of wealth, money, security, financial success, deserving more with this energy too. For others of you, like I said, it's very positive in terms of where you see your future lying in terms of long-term committed relationships, marriage, putting down roots with someone. Leo, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your Leo weekly tarot reading. I wish you a wonderful week. If you enjoyed this reading, please do like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.